You go to the police station now.
Okay.
So you're under arrest.
This is Hadush Kebatu being taken into police custody within hours of a complaint being made against him and within days of his arrival in Britain. Now, within a month of being convicted and jailed, he's free again. And it's a gift for government critics.
We certainly need a public inquiry into how this dangerous illegal immigrant, who is also a child sex offender, got released. We also need an urgent apology from Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood and Justice Secretary David Lammy, who have presided over this fiasco.
Despite being sentenced to a year in prison for sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl and a woman, Kebatu was soon due to be deported. He was being held in Chelmsford prison pending transfer to an immigration removal centre. An investigation is underway into why he was let go, but pictures circulating on social media appear to show him on the streets of Chelmsford. Essex Police say he boarded a train to London at 12:41, 16 minutes before the prison told them he was free. Prior to his arrest and conviction, Kebatu had been living at the Bell Hotel in Epping along with other asylum seekers. The case sparked angry demonstrations outside the hotel, which escalated, turned violent and spread to other parts of the country. That's why his case is high profile and government embarrassment is so acute.
I'm appalled and livid on behalf of the public that Kebatu is at large. He should be deported back to Ethiopia after the sexual assaults that he's committed. Of course, I've asked for a full investigation into what's happened, and an officer has been suspended.
How have you freed the Epping sex offender, Prime Minister?
The news broke while Sir Keir Starmer was attending a meeting with other leaders on Ukraine. A later statement from him said he was appalled and the man should be caught and deported.
Stand back! Stand back!
Tonight, protesters are back outside the Bell Hotel in Epping. Catching Kebatu won't lessen the outcry over how he came to be freed. Ian Woods, News at 10.
And Ellie is outside the Bell Hotel in Epping, where this story began, as Ian was just reporting there. Ellie, what can you tell us from there tonight?
Julie, there has been an enormous sense of utter disbelief and complete outrage amongst the protesters here tonight that a sex offender has been accidentally freed. Police have told us that there is an enormous manhunt underway involving 3 forces to try and find Kebatu and detain him. But despite that, dozens came out and attended a small and peaceful protest here at the Bell Hotel, because this is where he was housed when he came to the UK. And it's become a focal point for anti-illegal migration protests across the summer. There were chants of deportation here tonight, and it seemed that that was the plan that has so spectacularly failed in Kebatu's case. Those we spoke to said that they have no confidence in the justice system and that the government, and in particular one man, the Prime Minister, is to blame. Tonight, Sir Keir Starmer said he's appalled at what's happened. He's not the only one.
OK, Ellie, thank you very much indeed for that. Well, Ian is here to talk us through what's been emerging this evening. I mean, it's hard to know where to start, really, isn't it? It beggars belief, both in terms of potential danger to the public and the potential political fallout.
Yeah, there's the security dimension, there's the political aspect, of course, as well. But a man who has committed and been convicted of sexual assault all within the past few months is out on the streets. The judge at his trial said he could offend again, so clearly he needs to be caught quickly. Now, what we should say is that mistaken releases from jail aren't as rare as you might think, but it's rare that the person released is quite as high profile as this one. The number of prisoners released in error more than doubled in the past year, from 262 compared to 115 the year before. Now, some of that is down to prisoners being released early to ease overcrowding in jails. But then, of course, there's the political fallout. For months, dealing with asylum policy has been at the forefront of public debate, and every time the government thinks it's taking one step in advance of this, it's faced with something which may be within its control or beyond its control. This week, we had a man who was sent to France under the one-in, one-out scheme, coming back from the country. That has led to criticism of that whole policy. So no wonder Nigel Farage, the leader of Reform, is tweeting tonight that Britain is broken, and no wonder that David Lammy was looking so angry when he was interviewed a short time ago.